Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing 8.5 by 11 layout, and I'm going to use the Close to My Heart Lake Life scrapbooking kit that came out with from Stamping Up. The cut file that I am showing you here is from Peartree Cutfiles, and I cut that on my silhouette, and I do plan on using that on the layout. It makes its way on. Kind of excited for this layout because I really like the way that it turned out. And I was really excited to use Lake Life. This is also using the lake kit that I put together a while back. So I did say during Scrap Timber I was going to try to complete all of my lake kits and all of my retro summer kit layouts, which I think I'm going to succeed, hopefully. This paper here is not from Close to My Heart. It's from Hobby Lobby, and it's like copy paper thin. And then the yellow paper that I showed for a moment with plus marks on it is from Echopark. All the rest of the papers are from Close to My Heart, either from the kit or from their add-on paper pack. So here I'm going to use Shimmerz Paints. I'm adding water to all my paints. I did speed it up because it is going to take me a little while to do this. You add a little bit of water and then let them sit and then mix them up before you use them. I also brought in some wood veneer fish from Shadnee's Etsy shop, and her shop is back open, so I will leave a link down below where you can order any wood veneer from her that she still has in the shop. I'm going to use both of the oranges on the word family and also on the hearts. So there's three little hearts. There's three hearts, not three little hearts. They're actually three different sizes. And then the word is, I'm going to paint in yellow, which is Bumblebee. The oranges are my usual oranges that I've been using. Yam I Am, and what is that other orange? Carrot Top, I believe, is the other one. Yeah, Carrot Top is the brighter orange that you see. And then the blues and the greens are meant to be, what is that one? Goddess something. What is it called? Sorry, should have had this ready to go to tell you what the names of the shimmers are. Now I can't find it. Maybe it's Boogie Board Blue. I don't think it's Boogie Board Blue though. Green Goddess is one of the blues. I know that. And then the other one is Emerald City, the darker green color. Actually, it's Blue Lagoon is what the blue, this one here that I'm using. So everything I'm going to color in a couple of different Shimmerz paints. I'm going to use the blue in both of these minty green colored ones. I don't use the darker green one at all. I'm actually going to use it just on the fish, and that was just to throw a little bit more darker green in. Since the background, I'm going to double matte with not the plaid paper. I do use the plaid paper on the photo mat, but not the background paper is going to be the stripe paper, along with the water paper from Close to My Heart. So there you can see I've already painted it and just making sure it's all covered. And then I'm going to wipe up my desk with a wipey. That works the best for Shimmerz paint. Since it's water-based, it's pretty easy to clean up. I'm going to put the little fish out, and I'm going to color two of them in each of the colors. I did zoom in so you guys can see a little close-up. And obviously I'm not going this fast. It is sped up. And I do two of them in blue, two in the green color, and then two in orange, and then two in yellow, and I do three in the darker green color. I think I'll flip over one of the blue ones and change it to darker green here in a moment. Maybe I already did. Yeah, this one here actually. I think I switch and change my mind and decide to paint it a different color. So this one here is yellow, and then this little one is yellow, and then I will add those around the layout. And one of them I think I'll show it up close here in a minute. Sorry, it's going so fast, but I really needed to cut the time on the video. This one here, I slowed it down. I think it's not really taking the paint. You can see the line on it. It wasn't soaking into the wood veneer for some reason. I tried to repaint it and then let it sit a little bit longer, and I believe that works better. But so if it doesn't soak in, you can just repaint it and then let it sit a little bit longer. Because usually I just soak up the shimmers off the top just to save time on drying. I'm a little impatient with the mixed media, so this one here too, it wasn't dark enough blue, so I just went back over it again. And then I'm going to place them to the side. And I believe I'll zoom back out here in a minute because I believe I'm done with painting the little fish. I'm just cleaning them up. Yep. So there we go. I got my desk all cleaned. All the fish are dry. The cut file is dry. And I'm going to get started on putting the layout together. And since I have such a large cut file, it pretty much takes up majority of the layout. And I only have one photo, which is a 4x4, I believe, is the size of this photo. And I'm going to place it down at the bottom. I want to put orange behind the orange hearts, since I really didn't have a red, since to me red represents, love. But I really like the orange since it kind of matches the people in the photo, which is my niece and her husband and her 2 children. She loves to take photos, and I love that she takes photos and posts them so that, I can scrapbook them. And I take photos of her kids also. I've taken photos of both of them when they were born, and I also took their wedding photos. So I love that, she loves to take photos also. So here I'm just adding little hearts to the cut file. And this is actually all I'm going to back on the cut file. I'm not going to put paper on the letters. I'm just going to glue that down to the background. But first, I am going to add splatters to the background. And I'm just adding it in the blue and the minty green color in the background. I believe I do a few splashes with the darker green color, and that was just to add a little bit more of that darker color to the papers, or to the background. Yeah, so I added just a little bit, and once again, the glare's kind of covering it up so you can't see it so well. I wanted to cut this paper so that the white was not showing so much. I'm going to actually add my own white acrylic paint to the edge once I get it put on the other layout put on it. So actually, I'm going to do it before, I guess. I did not gut this paper since, like I said, it is copy paper thin. So, and the close to my heart paper is not very thick either. So it definitely needed the full sheet to give it a little bit more so it's not so flimsy. So here I'm just adding just this little paint around the edge, again using a flat paintbrush and acrylic paint, and just going around the edge all the way around and making it have a white border. And it does add a little bit of texture since the acrylic paint will dry exactly how you place it on. So it's a little bit on the thicker side. And then I'm going to put this paper right in the middle. So it's going to have like 1/4 of an inch all the way around. And I did distress the edge of the lighter blue paper. And the lighter blue paper in the background has very faint like water lines. That was one of the close to my heart papers that I absolutely loved. And like I said, I'm not going to pop up the cut file or anything like that. I'm going to glue it directly to the background, but first I want to mat the photo. So I matted it first in the yellow, and then the darker green color, and then the orange. And I'm going to place it directly in the center of the layout at the bottom. and then put the photo in the middle. Since they are in the middle of like water, you can't see anything else in the photo. They're actually in a lake. So there we go, got liquid glue on that, push it down. And the little H, for some reason my silhouette cut it incorrectly. I'm not sure why it did that, but I just glue it down in place and it looks totally fine once the layout's complete. So there's the photo, and then I'm going to start adding the little wood veneer fish around where I like them to be. And mainly it's colors is where I place the fish. So if I want it green up at the top, I put all the orange fish at the bottom since there's not a whole lot of orange except for the photo mat. But it also balances the hearts that are at the top. And then the other ones I'm just going to place around the layout where I think they look good. And then I'm looking at the sticker sheet of what else I could use. I was hoping I could use that big Life is Better at the Lake sticker, but it was a little bit too big. I use a little circle heart to cover up the little symbol for Instagram on the photo, since I don't want that showing in the final layout. And then the stickers that I choose to put down on the photo are Lake Life, Outdoors, Memories, Splash, Blessed, and Boating, and the little yellow circle heart. And I put a little orange circle heart on the right hand side. So again, that was just to, add a little something to the bottom of the photo. And since there's not journaling or anything like that, I'm just going to add that. And I'm just adding a little bit of liquid glue to put the wood veneer fish down. And then I am going to go sequin crazy. I added in so many sequins. I can't even tell you how many sequins are on this layout. The first one I'm coming in with is the summer, citrus summer sequins, which are orange. So I'm going to add those in 5 places around the layout. And then these ones here, which are the shore, what is it? What is the name of those ones? Let me see. Sorry, I had to look and see what they were. They're called Shoreline. And those ones I'm going to add all in the middle of everything. So they're going to just pop off the whole center part of inside of everything. And I was trying to use large ones, medium-sized ones, small ones, and mix them around all in the different colors. And I love the way that it turns out. It looks like sparkling little water. And of course, it's sped up. I cannot do it this quickly. I wish I could, but it took me actually probably a good 20 minutes to lay all these sequins down, if I'm being honest. But I love the end result, so it's okay. And once it's in the page protector, they're totally fine. I very rarely have sequins pop off. I think I've had more chipboard pieces or other stickers pop off the layout. And then these are little clear flat back pearls that I'm going to add all around the layout also. So they look like water drops. In them, I add all of them. I actually emptied the container and I decided I didn't want to put it back away. So I was just going to add them all to the layout. So I did. I added them all around in between the letters and the heart. Up at the top by Family Is, and down at the bottom by the photo. And then that's going to complete the layout. Actually, I'm going to show it up close here in just a minute. And again, this layout is for Scraptember and for just myself using my light kit. But, getting one more layout done. And, I guess it's kind of not really Scraptember related since it's not really using up a whole lot of scraps. This pretty much was a kit that I already had together. So, but I'm calling it done. That's what counts for me, is I got another layout complete for September. So here's a few close-ups. Enjoy, and I will see you in another layout tomorrow. Hopefully you guys like the process. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for coming by and watching my videos. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Today's prompt for scrap timber was a 12 by 12 white background. This is as close as I'm going to get to a white background. So, bye!